What's good, fam? This your boy YCPL, aka Marcel with the YCPL Wrestling the Takes, here to bring you my takes on what everything AEW, WWE, NXT. So let's go. Today's shows, both shows was great. NXT was great. AEW was great. Let's go. Even though they didn't have no audience, no nothing, I liked everything that they gave. All presentations wise, I loved it. Now let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna start with NXT right quick. So we had another qualification match for the women to get into the 6-women ladder match to determine who will be the number one contender going against whoever wins between Rhea and Charlotte Flair. So we had this young lady named Carter, and she went against Candice LeRae. I already knew she wasn't winning. Well, you already know how it is when it comes to the black talent. It's just obvious. I'm like, you know, Candice LeRae is going over. Candice LeRae wins. So now, after that, everybody who lost has an opportunity to get in. And I guarantee you, Dakota Kai is going to get that last spot, and which makes it 100% great that my girl Bianca Belair is not in it, because I did not want to see her get put in this match and the losing again. Don't need to see it. So next, we had the 1 and 2 guys, Oney Lurkin and Danny Burch, and they went against these two up-and-coming tag team cats. I forgot their names. Finally, every time I watch Oney Lurkin and Danny Burch, they always lose. Finally, they got a win. I was glad that they got a victory. Next, we had Matt Riddle taking on Roderick Strong. Good match. Roderick Strong loses to Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle gets the victory. But then, after out the woodwork, come these two big old, I thought they were Samoan. Turned out they two big Samoan-looking Indians. And they beat the snot out of Matt Riddle. I'm like, who the clown is them? Then, this young black man who's been in NXT for a long time, they've been trying to give him something, and nothing stuck. Well, he finally made his NXT television debut. His name is Malcolm Bivens, and he is the mouthpiece for these two clowns. I forgot what they call themselves, but they're going to be the new tag team, this new dominant force that's going to be trying to take those tag team titles in this tag team division. We then had Adam Cole give a little video preview, pretty much saying that Dream has no right, he has no recollection to even be in this predicament. He didn't earn the title shot or whatnot. So next week he will face Bobby Fish. So I don't know if that means if he beats him, he gets a shot. I don't know, but we'll find out. Keith Lee had the opportunity to come out there and speak, and he wanted to make a public apology to Dominique Dijakovic, because he said his mindset was he wasn't paying attention when Damian Priest attacked him. So as he was trying to apologize, Dominique came out there and said, cut the jump. You know dang well I wanted to kick you in your back like that, man. You wanted to do that on purpose. And then Keith Lee was trying to talk. Next thing you know, Damian Priest come out there. He started talking all this smack, talking about, you got what I want. It's that NXT North American Championship. Well, more than likely, those three will be having a championship match. It will be a triple threat to determine who's going to win that thing. Let's see. What else happened? Oh, we get Triple H in the ring, and he calls out Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. And as of right now, Triple H said he's tired of these two clowning, breaking things and whatnot. He said, you two remind me of me and Shawn Michaels. But he said this, after you face, there's no more of this. That means whoever loses is done. Ain't no more coming back. No more coming back. So this will be the final time we see Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. One of them is about to head to the main roster. This was something. Next 2 weeks from now, you're going to get that match. So that's NXT. Pretty solid show, pretty decent. I like what I saw. Let's roll over here to AEW. Cody Rhodes went against, what's the boy name? The dude with the, he read his thing over his mouth sometime. I forgot the boy. I can't believe I forgot his name. I got his face in my head. I can't think of his name. Cody Rhodes defeats the guy, because the dude was on social media talking about he was going to rip his tongue out and all this. Just a weird type of stuff. Jimmy Havoc, that's his name. Jimmy Havoc. And Jimmy Havoc lost. It was a solid match. It wasn't great. It was a solid match. AEW didn't have a crowd. Like, now they really went like how WWE's been doing, where they didn't have no crowd. But what they was trying to do they had a couple of the performers in the back cheering and booing at the same time, so they couldn't be center ringside. So after that, Cody Rhodes goes and jumps on commentary. But before he was able to get on commentary, Jake the Snake Roberts had a promo for him, pretty much telling him that whenever you want to face this young man, when you want him, I'm telling you, Lance Archer is the real deal. He's serious, and you ain't nothing but a fool. And he's coming to take your throne. That's what he's been trying to tell him. He said, all right, man. He said, have him debut next week. Because he was all heated in the moment. So, after that, we get, actually, it was funny. No women's on the show, which was kind of weird. Not a women's match. We got Darby Allin taking on Kip Sabian. This was a pretty solid match. Darby Allin wins, gets his victory. And then we move on to, let's see. We move on to the, Kenny Omega had brought his AAA championship. I forgot what it was called, but he brought his AAA championship over, and he went against Sammy Guevara. This was the best match of the night. They killed it. It was awesome. Kenny Omega retains his title, and we also too we had the debut of Brody Lee, the leader of the Exalted One. He had a little promo and he was taking some shots at Vince McMahon while he was sitting there eating his food, and then the guy sneezes in his food. I'm telling you, this is great. I'm loving what I'm seeing with Brody Lee and them. I'm loving it. It's getting me excited for what they can possibly do with this Dark Order stuff. It's something that, you know, can get us off the edge of our seat. You know what I'm saying? So after that, Brody Lee takes on QT Marshall. Solid match. Beats the snot out of the Exalted One. I'm telling you, he's here to stay, man. He's here to stay, I'm telling you. So after that, we get the face-off. We get the face-off between Chris Jericho and Woken Matt Hardy. Now first, they gave us an update on what's going on with Nick Jackson after he got jumped by the Inner Circle. And they showed Matt Hardy's little drone Vanguard actually went down to where he was. They showed him, I guess, at his house training or whatnot. And then he was like, wait a minute, what's this thing doing here? So the thing flew all the way back. Now you got Chris Jericho basically cutting a promo to a drone in the doggone ring. Then he tried to get the drone to join the Inner Circle, which was crazy as say. So then after that, Matt Hardy shows up, and he started teleporting, and it looked so CGI-ish. It was funny. He started up at the top of the arena, then he kept getting down until he found out he was all the way in the ring. So pretty much Matt Hardy and Matt Hardy and Chris Jericho was going back and forth. Chris wanted him to join. He was sitting up talking about some most crazy stuff that don't even make no sense. Talking about he's from Damascus and all this crazy stuff, and that Judas betrayed him and all that. I'm just some laughable stuff. I was laughing my behind off, man. But at the end, he said he wanted him to join, and he said nope. He kept saying delete, and he said nope, and then he kept saying elite, delete, and then so he said, all right, that's cool, but I'm just going to show you. So he had tried to hit him, and then Matt Hardy knocked him out, and he said, wow, nobody has knocked the little champion on his butt. So then he said, but I'm telling you, Matt Hardy about to get knocked. He about to get his butt whooped. Next thing you know, Sammy Guevara jumps in. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega sitting over there on commentary with Tony Schiavone. They throw the microphones out. They come in the ring and they help Matt Hardy out and pretty much send Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara off till they do their own little thing. So that's pretty much it for AEW NXT. Both shows was great. I like where they're going. I like everything that that's leading us up to the next episodes. And like I say, what's sad is that even though with this coronavirus thing, you know, the audience makes the matches. The audience makes the show. Like, the audience is heavily missed in both products. Let's be real. But I got to give it to them. They both giving the care. They both trying their best with what they got. And that's one thing I can say about both NXT and AEW. Salute to them. And also, too, I want to talk about what AEW did on AEW Dark. I'm staying on the helmet about getting more black people to join their product. They had a young black dude join. Well, I don't know if he joined, but he did get a tryout. His young man's name is Shug D. I never seen him wrestle, but I'm hopeful that AEW will sign this young man. I would love to see, like I said, more of us to come join AEW. That is one thing that I am rooting for them to do, is get more black folk on the show. I would love that. So that's my whole take for that. Now, Orlando, the city of Orlando, the mayor has initially stated that tomorrow night, Thursday night at 11 p.m., there will be a city shutdown. So WWE has been doing everything they can to tape Raw, SmackDown, all the WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania, the SmackDown after WrestleMania, all in 2 days time. So I don't know what the clown they're gonna be able to do with this city shutdown. This is insane. This is crazy, but they trying to be helpful because they don't want people to catch this Illuminati disease. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's an Illuminati disease. That's exactly what it is. And like I said, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if they're able to get things done, get everything taped, get it produced, get it put out there. And I know people gonna be leaking it. I know I'm gonna do my best to stay the heck off social media. I don't want to see what people say about WrestleMania. I don't want to see it. I just want to wait, watch for myself, then come on here, give you my own honest review about the show. So anyway, man, that's my takes, everything. I'm going to keep you posted, let y'all know what's good. This your boy, YCVL, signing out. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. You know what to do. You can follow me at Beats to Blessing. That's at Beats to Blessing on Twitter. You can find me up. I got the new AOL, actually the old school AOL picture is my new profile picture. Alright, man, this your boy, YCVL. Holla at him. Peace and blessings.